said I would record. Okay, there we go. So are you just asking people like, hey, this is what I'm doing or
Yeah, I'm just sharing and posting about the products that I love.
mm-hmm.
And I think people are really taking to that. And the fact that it's only $20 to join and you get those samples and a great little start kit and
Oh,
a great group of women to support you.
yeah. Well, good. I'm so glad. And we honestly do try to do our very best to support each other. And obviously, we're not perfect. So I'm going to make
Right.
mistakes too. And so please forgive me ahead of time if I, ever step on people's toes or whatever. But for
Mm.
the most part, it's just such a nice group of ladies because I feel like we're talking to each other. We're not a group of women who talk about each other. We talk to each other because we care about each other. And I think that's really a
Mhm.
special bond that it's important because when I have friends too, I always think like, how would I want to be treated? And I feel like royalty working with all of you. So thank you for
Aw.
always going above and beyond and checking in and seeing how we're doing. And I think it's neat too that we have others saying, my husband's in the hospital, like Amy Main. And so we can be praying for each other because we do care about more than just like a sale. It's more about each other and our lives. And after that, yeah, we have a business that we're doing and stuff like that, but we're about people and relationships. So hopefully, just being new, you're starting to see that. And it's fun too because we've got people from all different backgrounds. We've got personal use consultants and those wanting to learn more about the products. Mary Ann's she's showing us that she uses so many of the different products, but she still shows up to the meetings. And I just love that. So thank you for, joining us all the time. I appreciate it.
I try.
Yeah, well, you're great. So, and it's actually really rare because some personal consultants will just purchase their products and you never ever see them or hear from them. So to get to actually see you and feel like I know you is really nice. So thank you. It's really special. So yeah, we've got women working full-time jobs. I think a lot of you are, and then or a side job or have multiple businesses going on at the same time. So it's really fun to see all the different walks of life. I love it. So, and then yesterday I was subbing. Been doing some subbing lately, so that's been fun too. Oh, here comes Amy. Yay. Okay, great. So let's see. We had a couple things that it has it been working okay. And don't worry if you weren't able to listen, it's okay. But to listen to these different what is it, 360 success, these little 5 minute clips that have like different ideas. How's that going?
I haven't been able to yet. I keep forgetting to.
Oh, it's okay. We'll talk about it anyway. So even if you don't get a chance to listen, it's no
I
worries.
think it's been going good.
Has it been okay? Because it's not like a half hour of something. Just
Yeah. I mean, like I
It's
think I listened yesterday and it was just, I was like cleaning up the kitchen and filling the dishwasher and
yeah,
I mean, you can listen because they're kind of short, so it
yeah.
makes it easy to listen to them.
Okay, good.
Mhm.
I was just chalking and listening.
Yeah, perfect. Well, that's good. And some are gonna like really hit home and be something you'll think, oh, I'm gonna really run with this. And others you might be like, okay, yeah, I already know that. But I think it's a good refresher for everybody, no matter if you've been doing this for 30 years or just getting started. So I
And
like that part.
they're short enough that if you are doing something and listening and you want to go back and take notes on something, you can just hop back and,
Hmm.
listen really quick and take and jot down notes if you want to.
Yeah.
Mm.
So like the first gal, Karen Graves, she's been with Mary Kay over 30 years. And also Amy Main, just so good to see you. Thank you for joining us.
Oh, thanks.
I'm amazed to see you. So yeah,
I wanted to pop in.
is your hubby still in the hospital then, or is he
Yes. Yeah,
okay?
he's probably going to be there a couple more days.
Okay.
Oh,
He's his fever won't stay down. And
Mhm.
so they're waiting on some blood cultures to come back.
Okay.
So,
Well, he's in a good spot then. I'm glad they're
yeah,
taking checking everything. That's
yeah,
good.
yeah.
Okay.
They're being pretty thorough.
Okay. Well, that's
Yeah.
good. Well,
But good
keep
to
us-
see you all.
Yeah, good to see you too. We'll keep praying.
Thanks.
Yeah. Let's see. So yeah, Karen Graves. I put some little notes in here, but did anyone want to share what you got from, she was talking about being a brand ambassador, basically wearing Mary Kay products from head to toe or using them.
Dress the part. When you go out, dress the part.
Mm-hmm.
If you're um oh, excuse me, cold.
Uh-oh.
If you're going out, just make sure that you're a walking advertisement for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Carry a bag that says Mary Kay. Wear a shirt that says Mary Kay.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
I've even heard people like have like the little pins. I still need to send some of these out to the newer gals, but these little Mary Kay pins, sometimes they'll put them on upside down because it's a talking point for someone to be like, oh, your pin is upside down. It's like, oh, thank you. So if you're really desperate, you could try that. But
That's
good.
actually a pretty good idea.
yeah, I know, right? It's like, oh, you have lipstick on your teeth. Oh, thank you.
How do you get a pin?
I will send you a pin with these. So Aaron was all excited about these, and I said, "Oh, do you know what? They sent me 2 of these. I don't know
Really?
why." So if anyone else is super excited and wants to earn these, I'm happy to share because I don't know why I got 2, but the company's like, "Well, just keep them." So anyway, I'll send it with this. You'll get a little pin, and you can wear it on a jacket or whatever you like. And then whenever you get like 3 teammates, then it'll change, I think on that, what is it? How does it work again here? I get mixed up with how many pins, but anyway, it just changes as you go. Like you'll get an outside little enhancer is what it's called. And it just starts getting more exciting. So I will send that your way. Let me write myself a note too. Pins for the new. So Aaron, but yeah, it's kind of fun. It's just a way to show what level you are with Mary Kay, or if you go to different seminars or conferences, some of them say sales director, some of them say elite team leader, sales, all the different, what else is there? Team builder, I think.
Yeah, when you get 3, it's Star Team Builder.
Star
and it's
Team
got
Builder.
the 3 little diamonds underneath
Yes, that's
that
right.
goes on the outside of your pen.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you have 5, it's where did mine go?
I always get mixed up with these, which is terrible.
5 is team leader.
Okay.
And it has the 5 little. You just sent it to me. Where did I do
Little
with it?
diamonds or whatever.
Yes, little diamonds.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Yeah.
I've got mine's on my red jacket. So
That's your red jacket. That's what it looks like.
yeah, well, this is one of them. There's 3 different kinds. I have 2, but this
It's
is
a
one of
pin?
them. And so this is my pen, and then I'm also a Mary Kay as ambassador. So that's my ambassador pen. But so yes. So when you do become a red jacket, make sure you wear your red jacket when you're out and about. So
Definitely.
it also is a conversation starter.
Yeah, and you get to choose from, I think there's 3 different options. So you can pick which one you
Yeah.
like the best. And
Nice.
yeah, and sometimes they have a special deal where you can earn it free as well. So I'm not sure, I don't think they're doing that right at this moment, but I remember earning one free. So that was pretty cool. So either way,
Jacket.
Yeah, I earned one free.
yeah, Jack, I'm trying to remember how much they are, but once you start getting team commissions and things, it kind of pays for itself with that.
Yeah.
So
I don't
think
even.
your first one is you get half off, I think.
Is that right? Okay.
I think so.
Well, yeah, I remember when you got your first one and you went live in your group and you were thanking us for, because I was still just your customer at the time, you were thanking us for getting you into your red jacket.
Oh, that's right. Because I had, yeah, and I think my kids were running around or something, or they came and showed it or something. Yeah, it's just kind of
Yeah, I
fun.
remember you going live and like, thank you so much for getting me in my red jacket.
Yeah, because sometimes customers don't know what a red jacket is, but if you explain to them what your goal is, then they'll start to kind of, if they know what your goal is, then they're going to want to run with you and help you get that. I find if you don't tell someone what your goal is or your customers and stuff, then it's hard to know. So yeah, that's great. Thank you for sharing that, Georgie, and having yours like right at the ready there. I love it. Mine's in my closet here, so cool.
I think my other one's in my closet, but this is the one I got at seminar
Oh, nice.
last year.
Yeah, well, they're
Yeah.
great too because even after becoming a red jacket and if you become a sales director in the future, you can still wear those jackets anywhere you want. So because they're very classy. So I find that I wore mine with our Christmas pictures. So kind of fun. All right. Well, the first gal, so I liked how she also talked about being your own best customer, which is
Yeah.
kind of what I'm noticing I am. Once you start loving the products, then you find the ones that you love the most, but you get them 50% off. So then you just kind of want to share with people. And so it just naturally is less salesy that way because you're just sharing what's working for you. And then she also talked about how well you age helps with your representation of Mary Kay. That was fascinating to me because it's true. If you look at some of these gals that have been with Mary Kay since, they were like born, they look so young and you wouldn't know that they were in their 70s and 80s because they've been wearing the product. So it just kind of speaks for itself like, oh, hey, this must be a good product if they look younger than me. So I think it's good. Anything else from that first gal? I think Karen Graves was her name.
She was really quick. She was really like 3 minutes. What's
Mhm.
fast?
Yeah. And I think she kind of just highlighted the different things to try, like use your even try out the fragrances and see which one's your favorite and, just kind of practical ideas.
Yeah, she talks about carrying the roll bag with the roll up bag that it brings up, gets a lot of attention.
Oh yeah. I was trying to think, how would you do that? Do you just like go to Panera and you just sit there with your roll up bag and then just like how does that work? I have done that with catalogs and nobody. It's like crickets. And then I run into people from Mary Kay and they're like, oh, yeah. So that's kind of fun too. But
yeah, like when I was with 31, I could carry a 31 bag as a purse or whatever, and it would bring up conversation pieces. People would be like, oh, I love your bag. Where did you get it? But I don't know about carrying around the roll up bag.
I suppose if you wanted to use it as a purse, I mean, wouldn't that be fascinating? Let me just rip out my wallet here.
Yeah. I don't know. There's that one consultant in one of the Mary Kay groups. I think she's in, I don't know, Let's Talk Pink or something. Her name's Eileen Collins. And she talks about carrying around a basket that, she'll purposely go to like McDonald's or Panera or somewhere and work. And she always has her basket and she always has her pin on and she either has like samples or like to-go products or something in it. And I could see putting like a roll-up bag in a basket and having it in there with like little, blessing bags or something like that. And she always has books and her receipt papers or whatever. And she, she'll just sit there and she'll either work or she'll have her coffee or something. And like, I don't know, she just has really good like ideas. And
That's great.
so I could see maybe putting it in, like a basket.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, it'd be kind of, I don't know, I still think it'd be kind of big, but it would definitely be, I think it would be a kind of an eye stopper if you have a basket sitting on a table,
Uh-huh.
with products in it and also, the bag sitting there,
Yeah.
in the basket. I mean, so, but yeah, I've gotten some good ideas from her,
Yeah, I think she
about,
calls it her temptation basket, if I remember right. Something like that.
yeah, it's something, yeah, but, yeah,
Hmm.
she's got some good ideas.
No,
Cool.
I'm trying to think of something. We're going to Pigeon Forge in August for the Jeep Fest or Jeep Invasion. So I'm trying
Oh,
to think of a good way to take like little Mary Kay bags with, samples, business card, books to put out there somewhere.
oh, that'd be fun.
Make sure you take the Meisler water. Make sure you take little samples of the Meisler water.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Add a little mini duck with it or something, because isn't that a Jeep
Yes.
thing?
Yes. And I got lots of ducks, so.
Yeah. Put it in a
So-
little one of those
Oh,
organza bags or whatever.
oh, yes, that'd be a good idea. I could put it on a little duck and then duck all the Jeeps.
Oh,
Yeah.
that would
They get
be
a
fun.
they get a duck and they get all my information.
Yeah. Get a prize when you text me, or I don't know. Just
Yeah, that's a good idea. Oh, I had to write that down.
I want to go to a Jeep invasion. That sounds awesome. I'm gonna
I
just
think we're all going to go with Jennifer to Pigeon Forge.
yeah,
So
yeah. With
we
vacation.
usually go once or twice a year, and we did not go at all last year.
Okay. Oh, that's great. Well, good ideas. Just thinking out loud, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have one other one, which was Krista Erdman, and she was talking about what's your motivation and your goal for selling. And she paid for her daughter's college education. She paid for a wedding. She gave her husband cash for vacations from her Mary Kay. And I know Krista. I've met her, and it's true. She's a top seller here in Missouri. So it's kind of neat to see how she's been able to use her Mary Kay business to bless her family. So what would really excite you, or is your goal, uh, or why for Mary Kay? Have you thought about that?
Well, it's not mine, but did anybody hop on last Thursday with Cindy?
Uh-huh.
And how Mary Kay has blessed her,
Yes.
Yes.
and what she has done with, just with Mary Kay and her family and, like where she lives, like, I mean, I've heard her whole story. I don't know if everybody else has, but, like her home is her dream home is from Mary Kay.
Mhm.
And what she's getting ready to build with Jake's house too. That's all from Mary Kay. So, I don't know. I just, Cindy just automatically popped in my head when I listened to that. So,
Yeah. Yeah, and she'll be sharing next Tuesday night whenever we have at the same time when we meet at 7:30. It'll be in Melanie's Zoom, so I have a little flyer there, but she'll be sharing a little bit about that too. And Cindy Anderson, if you haven't met her, is Melanie Anderson's mother-in-law, and she was my director and many of our directors before I became a director. So it all, yeah, and my best friend from fourth grade. So it's kind of fun how it all just kind of goes full circle here. Somebody who knows somebody. But yeah, she's got a really cool story.
I have a question.
Yeah.
You guys were talking about like blessing bags and stuff.
Mhm.
And I guess part of my question is that I have to share part of my story, and I'll make it quick. But I have a skin condition called PN, and ever since I started using Mary Kay, it's relieved my skin condition so much.
That's great.
So part of my question is, would I be able to make blessing bags and give it to like my doctor's office with my business card in it?
Yeah, you definitely can.
I've done that before. I went
Yeah.
every time I go to the OBGYN, I bring my lookbook with my card taped to it, and I bring samples for the receptionists. Every time
Ooh.
I go to the pediatrician and I have a new lookbook, I bring that with me. Like every time a new one comes out,
Okay.
I bring that to the pediatrician. When I go pick up my kid from preschool, when I have a new lookbooks, I bring those with my business card on it. And with when teacher appreciation is coming up at his school soon, I'm gonna give everybody Mary Kay for that.
Awesome.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Well, those are great ideas.
Yeah, and you
Thank
can make your own samples too from like your full-size products. I just have these little plastic containers that I bought when I first started, super cheap off of Amazon. And then you just fill it up and you can use a permanent marker and just write on it whatever it is, and then put it in there. Or if you happen to get some samples from the company or something like that, you can put them in there. And yeah, you definitely anyway, and we just call them blessing bags, and you can give them to anyone you want. So I always just check and say, if you already have a Mary Kay consultant, this is just to bless you. But if you don't, I'd be happy to serve you if you need anything.
Because like especially with my skin condition for a while, and I'm sorry I'm getting really emotional, but I really didn't feel beautiful and didn't feel comfortable in my own skin. And now I do again, thanks to Mary Kay. And I want to share that with everybody. And sorry, I might have a new team member, you guys. Oh my God.
That's
Wow.
awesome. Wow. Well, you're just keeping us busy over here. That's good. And
Yeah, sorry. But yeah, as far as that, like I would love to find another person that I can relate to and they can testify with me that this has helped them.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
What I mean?
Yeah.
Because there's no real like awareness for skin conditions.
Mm-hmm.
So
Definitely. I'm so glad it's helping you. That's really good. That's the best. You're the best review there is as somebody who's using the products. And if it's helping you, then that's wonderful. And then you're just sharing your experience. That's fantastic.
yeah, I share that in my VIP and personal page. Like legit, this is actually making me feel beautiful again. This is making me feel good in my skin again. It's giving me confidence again, all that.
Wonderful.
That's
And it
really
sounds like you've
great,
got a
Erin.
great support system back there, because I think I heard somebody say that you are beautiful. I'm like, oh, yay. That's great.
My hubby and my kids. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. But it doesn't
Oh.
hurt to have, that's what I love about Mary Kay. If you have nothing else happen, I hope you get some confidence from it. So that's wonderful. But you're having lots of things happen. So that's great.
Yeah.
Awesome. Cool. Okay. Any other things we want to share? I guess it's about 8 o'clock here, my time. So try to. I want it to go too long here.
And with the second one, a lot of, with your, your why and stuff as to why you do it is, a lot of mine is just recently is just, mine covers a lot of the little extra bills that pop up,
Yes. Absolutely.
So, I know a lot of them pay, they put it away for vacations or for this or for that, mine covers the little extra side bill, the electric bill, the water bill, the groceries.
Yes, that's great. It all helps for sure. Awesome.
My why is all of you.
Aw.
Seriously.
Wow.
It just, you all just mean so much to me, and the support that I get from all of you is amazing. And
Wonderful.
I'm 63 and I don't have any other job. I don't do anything else. And just having you all is so important to me. So thank you.
Aw. Just made my day there.
Right.
So sweet.
Yeah.
Yes.
Aw,
And
thank
Erin,
you.
your story just really inspired me. That was beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Keep up your why, Erin.
That's right.
Thank
Yes.
you. You.
And don't be afraid to show it on your page.
Mhm.
Do your video of your why and put it out there. That's what's
Yeah.
getting you where you're going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do before and afters
Absolutely.
Yeah.
and progress.
Definitely. That's what I forget is like the before picture, and then you see after. And actually, it was my husband who was the one who noticed that my skin was like the melasma from having children had kind of just like disappeared. I didn't know that I even had that, but if I looked at two pictures, I saw little brown spots and then they were pretty much gone. So, yay, miracle set. Yeah. So the next couple of ones here are going to be about our top 5. I think it's lead generating, and Jen Bowes is the first one. She is a firecracker, so much fun. You'll love her. And then Ashley, I have not met, but she's doing the same thing as well. So I think they've got some great ideas too on getting out there in your community, and just finding new people to work with or to share the products with. So that is the plan. So I'll put those up there for you so you can take a look when you have time this week. And then just reach out if you have questions, as you guys already are doing and helping each other out. I just so appreciate you all. This has been really fun.
I was going to show you all something. It's not very good, but.
Oh, yeah. So it's amazing, basically.
I can get it open. I want to get better ones made, but it's just an idea. I have one in my front yard. My mother-in-law put one in her front yard.
Oh, that's
but this
awesome.
I did a kind of, oh, you could see it.
Mary Kay.
Hang on.
Here, I should make you the speaker here. There we go. Oh, that's cool. So it's got your name, it's got your website and your phone number on it. And then anybody can, oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Love it.
Just some idea to try to get your name out there, you know.
Yeah, they're driving by, might as well.
Because like me, I live out in the country. I'm like out in the sticks, so there's not a lot out here.
I'm in the sticks too.
Yeah, you got to drive like 30 minutes to get to town to Walmart. And there's Walmart and IGA. There's not a lot.
Don't even have a Walmart.
Oh boy.
We have a Walmart and we have a Ace Hardware. Woohoo!
Oh yeah, we have an Ace Hardware and we have a few. Well, we have like 4 Mexican restaurants. And
options.
Some of your fast foods, but.
Well, there you go. All they need is you because you're all set. So
yeah, I even got my husband. He the other day he was like, "Oh, I was on this," because he does all this buy sell stuff, and he was like, "They're asking for people to post their small businesses," and he was like, "I tagged you in it because I don't have your information."
Oh,
so he's but he's still questioning. He's like, "I don't see any of this money."
Oh,
I said, "Well, I am making some, but."
He'll see it at the Jeep Invasion. Don't you worry.
Maybe if he's lucky.
Love it. Awesome. Awesome. Well, if anyone else has other questions, I can stick on. Oh, I should stop the recording here.